Hindus were calm and peaceful people. They beaten women over in India, beating Muslims like they were like their dog, worse than dogs on the street, and women. I'm really shocked at that. But maybe it shouldn't be. Everything's being revealed in this time. And then you got what's going on with the whole thing in Gaza. Then you got the thing happening in Congo. And you know, they're all basically headed by religious fanatics, right? Every single thing that you are seeing out here that you would deem is forms of genocide, it is all linked to religious heads. Like people, they may not be religious, but they are participants and they are a party to religions. So if you look, it doesn't, listen, the olive tree is not that far spread apart, okay? And I mean the olive tree. If you look and see who is heading the Congo, which type of religious person, because it's one person who's causing all that in the Congo, and look at his religious background. Look over in Haiti and look at the person at the top who's heading all this. It's the same religious background. And the same people that are in the Middle East causing it, it's the same people. Okay? It's the Malakians. Okay? The Malakians who are doing this, they are heading all this. And I think they've done this since World War I. I think World War I, World War II is all a loop. And this is World War III. It always happens the same way. The exodus out of Egypt, that's the exodus out of the Americas, because America is Egypt. America is ground zero. And that's when you have, I think on the 10th, interesting, another Jewish holiday on the 10th. They celebrate the exodus out of Egypt. Interesting. So we have another Hebrew reference to the leaving out of Egypt. I wonder what's going to make everybody have to leave Egypt. Okay. You could jump ship now, or you can wait until everybody's trying to jump ship. It's going to be harder for you to find a life jacket and a lifeboat if you leave it with everybody else. I'm just saying. Okay. Did I get every point in? I wanted to make the reference. Should I bring? Okay, so I'm going to share the link with. Hold on. Let me put my security on first. Hold on. Let me put my security on first. Okay. There we go. Okay, I'm going to set out a share. Wait. Melissa, would you mind putting this link inside of the chat in YouTube? I'm going to send it to you. If you don't mind, Melissa's like the best with this. Hold on, y'all. Where is my thing? Oh. Okay. Now, thank you, Melissa. Okay, so listen, y'all, you can come in. I'm not letting everyone in. I'm going to let you in one at a time. Have your name, have your face up there. If you can't show your face, don't come in, because I'm about that life. I want to know who I'm speaking to. Don't come in here acting brand new. You know what I mean? Just like I show my face in my, what you call my saggy boobies, right? I come and show you me. Why won't you show me you? So if you want to come in and add your comment, if you're experiencing something, if you know something's going down where you are, did you actually witness SpaceX? Do you see that there's some brain infection going around where you are? Did you notice some parasites in the ice by you? Did you know about this pandemic that was coming? Please come in respectfully, come in. I'm going to vet each person out. The link, Melissa put the link in. You can just open up the link, but you have to have your name. You don't have to have your real name. I don't want you, we have, crazies in here. But your name, and also you have to come and talk. You have to be cammed up, okay? And remember, I'm not one to make you, I don't require you to come with makeup and all that stuff. Come as you are. This is ridiculous. Well, there's no reason that you should feel like you can't come on the camera. You're all beautiful and wonderful. I think a lot of times you put more pressure on yourself. I came in here, I'm not all dolled up and everything. I came in here just kind of like with my little, my day outfit and so on, just to come and talk to you guys. Okay. So I'm waiting for people to come in. So Melissa put the link. If you want to come in and ask a question, please keep it topic based. I don't want to have to make it one question. Don't make it a whole lot of questions, please. Be respectful, and I'll take people in one at a time. Thank you, Melissa. Okay? Be respectful. Ask one question. Please do not hold the whole. It's only fair. I want to have a couple of people come in here and share. If you come from another country, please share. If you come from India, Israel, Pakistan, Africa, any diaspora of Africa, South Africa. Oh, okay. Okay, so you have to be cammed up. Oh, we got people already. I'm going to take you one at a time, one question, then I'm going to remove you from the chat, okay? Okay, let's see. Okay, I've got a couple people. I'm going to take the first. I'm going to take them in order. Okay, let's take Mariah. Okay, Maria. Maria? Hey, Maria. Is it Mariah? Maria? Is it Mariah? I think. Hey, Mariah. You can take your mute off, Mariah. I know it may be hard. There
Hi.
you go. Hi, Mariah.
Hi.
Hi, pretty girl. See, she camped up. She's so pretty. Hi, Mariah.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, and you?
Good. What would you like to add to the topic today?
There's really nothing for me to add. I was just listening in.
Oh, okay. Did you have anything that you're going through? Are you seeing anything weird? Where are you coming from? What state?
I'm in New York, and it's raining crazy right now. It didn't snow, thank God.
Don't touch the rain, okay?
Oh, okay.
Don't
I
touch
went
the rain.
out a little bit, but
Okay. Just clean out your nose. Do a little neti pot, clean out your nose with some salt. And just like if you get exposed to it, just, try to wash your face and everything when you come indoors. And you have your hair covered, so that's okay.
okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Mariah. Thanks for coming in. She camped up. Look how pretty she is. Okay. Thank you, Mariah. All right, let's go to our next person. Pachama? Pachamama. Pachamama. Oh, I like that name. Pachamama, come on in. I think I let Pachamama in. Did I? Hold on. Oh, yes, I did. Okay. Pachamama, come on in. Oh, look at the beautiful. Oh, that's so beautiful. Hey, how are you? Oh, that's so pretty. I liked your the hummingbird. It's so nice.
Oh,
That was really nice. Hey, Pachamama.
yes, it's me. Oh my God.
How are you?
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good.
What would you like to add or speak about? Do you see anything, witnessing anything? What's going on? What neck of the woods are you coming from?
I'm coming from, well, I'm in Atlanta, Georgia right now.
Georgia. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
but I'm from the Bay Area in California.
Oh, Kelly's in the house, Bay Area. So you notice anything strange happening, anything going on in Atlanta, any weirdness, any strangeness, any chemtrails that's different?
Yes.
Please share.
There's definitely an increase in chemtrails. They're a lot thicker. They're spreading faster. The weather is really unstable, but it's been unstable since I've been here. I've been here for 3 years. Yeah. And when I talk to the natives, they always say, oh, this is the first time this happened this year, or this is the first. I'm like, well, where's the regular pattern? So I can't really grasp what the regularity is supposed to look like. I can't really tell.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But yeah, so it's the weather is doing something different. I noticed that me and my daughter, I have a daughter, she's 24, and I don't know, it's like the way we're processing food is really weird. It's not the same. It's not the same. It's doing something.
On your stomach, like your stomach doesn't really digest, or you get like weird reactions with your body?
Yes. And one of the things I wanted to ask you was if you knew of a really good probiotic, like what's one of the best probiotics out there?
The best thing that I think that works the best is like, and I used to be against this as a melanated person, but it really works, especially with my little ones, is kimchi or a form of kombucha that you can make yourself. They have this really great kit. You can, as long as you have it in a dark area, when you make your own fresh kombucha, your stomach just nicely, because it's like an acidophilus. Like you can take an acidophilus that you can get from Whole Foods. But I find when you make your own kimchi or you actually make your own kombucha, your stomach settles, like it processes food better. Your digestive system seems less chaotic. So I would suggest getting the kombucha kit, because they planted all this craziness. We can't trust nothing in the store no more. Especially a lot of it's targeting melanated people. Okay.
I know.
So, and you live in the Mecca of brownness, which I love. But with the Mecca of brownness and a lot of spiritual awakening there, you do know that is targeted number one. That's what they did to Malachi Z. York and his whole foundation over there on the 33rd parallel.
Yeah. And it's really like hard to get the same amount of organic fruits and vegetables that I had access to in California.
Yeah.
It's not the same. So
you should have farms. Aren't there used to be some good, like, I remember like kind of like my mother-in-law, there was like these like farms, like they would have these open arenas. See if they do. Try to go to the farmers, because they're not feeding if you do animals, they don't feed their animals craziness. The stuff is usually really organic, meaning they don't put pesticide stuff, they do it naturally. See if you can get a nice raw like a farmer's market that does it, because I know Atlanta, Georgia has a lot of them. So see if you can find a market. Don't go to the store, because even when I have to go, no, you can't. There's like wax on things. You can't verify everything, and they make it fake fruit now.
Yeah, they're making the fruits and vegetables with the mRNA in them.
Yeah, but we can't get mad, because they told us. Just like in the universe, they're always going to tell you what they're going to do. So once they tell you, that's really on us. It's like what's something consent? It's like a
disclosure. It's like a soft disclosure, or
it's soft disclosure. Like they tell you, it's like, okay, it's on you at that point. But for a nice kimchi is really good for you too, like cabbage, like a nice fermented kind of good for your gut kimchi, or like a kombucha, and you can make it, and it tastes so good when you make it. You can pick it with like passion fruit, mango, do your little flair on it, and that'll be good for you and your daughter, especially. And also watch her eggs, because she's got your grandbabies in her, and I always say, Mama, you got to protect the babies. So make sure she has an EMF, a wrap on her tummy. Keep that on her womb area. It's like it's for radiation. You can put it, I had it when I was pregnant, but you can put it on her tummy just to protect her eggs. Too much radiation. We want to make sure she has healthy fertility later on, because that's being compromised right now.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. You're great. See, I love it. RC stars are so beautiful. You're so beautiful. Thank you for coming. You know what I'm saying? They always say that we don't cam up. Yes, we do. And everybody's looking good. You looking good. Go ahead, Mama. All right. Thank you for coming in. I'll talk to you later. Bye. So we have our C star there. That's wonderful. Let's take Roger. We got a sun star coming in. Come in, Roger. Hey, Roger. Roger? I think we got Roger. Let's see. Roger. Can you hear me, Roger? I don't know if it's camera. Roger? I think it's going to take him a minute. Roger? Okay, Roger. I don't know if you can't. It may be his first time on Zoom. Roger, I'm going to have to go move on a little quickly, okay? So, Roger, let me put you back into the room. Okay, Roger. Okay, so let's go. Oh, I see some of our C stars in here. Okay, hold on. I want to go in order. Okay, Universe Hack. I like that. Come in, Universe Hack. Hi, Universe. What the heck, Universe? I love it. Hey, Universe. Oh, hey, Sunstar. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. I hope you're doing all right.
Oh, you got a masculine voice. Finally, masculinity in our lives. Thank you. Thank you. Please, we need you so badly. No, because the men, you're not wearing nail polish. You look like a real man. Thank you for coming in our lives. Please know that we need you. Don't listen to the other ones. I'm telling you before we start. Okay?
I don't even hear the noise. I don't hear the noise.
Go ahead. Go ahead and share. Where you coming from? What neck of the woods?
Yeah, so Winston-Salem, North Carolina. That's where I'm at.
North Carolina. Okay. So what's going on over there?
hey, everything is pretty smooth over here. It just feels like sometimes I feel like well, I guess I get into this, but then I do have a specific question.
Yes.
So here it just feels like I'm around a lot of NPCs. That's what it feels like. I don't know if it's just me because I just the way I've
It's
kind of
not you. Yeah.
transition timelines,
Yeah.
right? You said it's
It's
not?
not you. You're feeling what you're acknowledging what you're seeing. It's people aren't. It's filler
Gotcha.
people. Yeah.
Right. Right. So I feel, I mean, even when I go places, it just feel like I'm just like it. Granted, I know I walked into the place, but it
Mhm.
just feels like I was kind of just dropped there to
Ooh.
observe whatever I came to do,
Yeah.
and then everybody just seems so. I don't know. Like for instance, my daughter my daughter does theater, and we just went to one of her plays, and it was me and my
Oh,
younger daughter.
a
Oh yeah.
product. I love it.
Oh no, for sure. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
I
a
got to be
daddy's
there.
girl. I love it. I love it.
That's what's up. But yeah, it just feels like, when I go places like that or even out, and about, grocery shopping or whatever,
Yeah.
it just feels like it's just people just like
Yeah. It's gonna get worse. It's gonna get
right,
worse. Yeah. Yeah.
right. That's
Just don't
crazy.
interact with them too long, like in Jumanji. Just have a conversation, keep it moving.
Oh
Because
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I peed the energy signature and okay, you just what you offering. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and okay, hey,
that's right.
goodbye, you want small talk? And then some of them want to talk to me all the time.
Yeah, they
It's
do.
funny. It's
Yeah.
funny. So
It's
I
like a
just try
video
to,
game. It's a video game.
that's hilarious. My question though is, me and my
Sure.
wife had went to a wedding when one of my buddies was getting married in California.
Yes.
My first time being to California, I've always kind of hung out on the West Coast. I mean, the East Coast and everything. I've been on Atlanta, Florida, Virginia, Washington, all the places. But to me, and I don't know if this kind of I started sun gazing, but like I sun gaze like in the middle of the day as
Good.
well.
Yes.
So right, so but the sky looks so different there to me. Like it almost felt like the sky was closer to me for some
Mm.
reason. I don't know if that's a
What part of
weird
Cali
thing. I
were you?
don't know. I don't know.
What part of Cali were you in?
So we flew into LAX,
Mhm.
and then we was in Anaheim, but then we went to the observatory. I guess that's in Hollywood Hills, I think.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's nice.
So we at the,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, it was super nice, but the sky just looked so different. Even when I came back, the sky just everything looked like it's just different. It was more vibrant, more colorful. Like I said, and I guess doing the sun gazing that I'm doing, because even my daughter I was like, baby, go look at the sun. That's too bright. I said, just train your eyes. Let's
Yeah,
keep doing it. It,
yeah.
it won't hurt you. It won't hurt you for long. Just keep doing it.
Sure.
But so
Sure.
even when I sun gaze now, like it's like middle day right now. So right now, yeah, it's like 4:57 now. I
Yeah.
look at the sky and it's like a portal that I'm looking at. Like it doesn't even
Well,
hurt my eyes like that.
we're getting close to that eclipse time, and there's a lot going on in the simulation. And also,
Right.
I think they've got all these Mandela updates, like updates in a video game. So things aren't the same. Like you think you're seeing 10 stars, and then next week is 5. Or then you
Right.
think the Orion's over here, and next time it's over here. The sun used to rise in a certain direction, and now the moon's doing it. So we've got all these changes or shifts within our field. And
Right.
I think you just engage as necessary. Like it doesn't matter what direction anything comes or what shows up. You engage with it as you would in any other time. An update is an update. Like if you get an update on your phone, you just keep moving with a new proficient way of dealing
Right.
with your electronics. You know what I mean? So
Right.
that's
Right.
what
Right.
it is. But also make sure with the little ones, well, you got big little ones too. Make sure with the little ones, especially girls, we protect them. Remember, I talked about the other mama. They have their eggs for life. I always talk about that because it's never spoken about. Protect them, make sure they're not exposed to too much radiation. Daddy, make sure they're not putting the phones on their tummy. You know what I mean? That's really important.
Yes.
And just make sure you do forms of chelation. Get the metals out of everybody with EDTA powder. Just get that. Have the little ones bathe in it. Once I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, I'm not I am a referee sometimes,
Right.
but it's been okay. So I gotta say that, but it's just what I do. So I always suggest things that I do because I'm not a doctor. Okay, but I just say do chelation because what's coming now is going to be a higher frequency octave, and I love that you're sun gazing because that's a form of detox and also filtering out and also bringing in higher vibrations so that you're almost like building your auric field and making it stronger. That's positive. and training your daughters to do it, which is like the bomb. Like, keep doing that and influence the other gentlemen to do that too with their children. Like, you can be like a wonderful point reference for other men so that they see how to, help to train their children. Because that's what we're supposed to do as parents, allow them to have better lives. But
Indeed.
I think you're doing amazing. Just be careful with like too much exposure, especially during the eclipse time. The zombies are coming. The fungus is among us. People, if they start, tweaking and twerking, just walk away. Just don't even.
Right.
Once they do one tweak too many, it's time to just walk away. Just lock the doors. Okay. Get the UV lights. Spritz them with some UV light. Make sure. Okay. Just like in Greenland, they were checking people's eyes. It's interesting in that movie. If you've not seen Greenland, remember they were checking people's eyes to see who had the virus. Ooh, you got to watch that.
Okay.
You got a couple of things. Watch Body Snatchers, because you saw the symbol. The Aleph was up in there, hidden in the 70s. Okay. Body Snatchers, and you got to watch Greenland.
Okay.
Eyes to see who had what they had, because I think that's going to be a marker. Yeah.
Okay. Well, cool. Appreciate you as always to do what you do. Continue to, just bless us. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming on.
All right.
Bye.
Take care now. All right. Bye-bye.
Oh, great. We had a sun star in the house. All right. So let's for another More Soul Knowledge. Oh, I love the names. Come in, More Soul Knowledge. We're getting some amazing, look at it. Everybody's ready, y'all. I was nervous for the collective. I think we're straight. More Soul Knowledge. Ooh, look at that insignia. And it's in Hebrew. Oh, snap. This is a real more. Come in, More Soul Knowledge.
Hey, give me 1 second.
Another Sunstar. Oh my God. Let me give you some love, Sunstar. We so appreciate masculinity. We do need you. Don't listen to the other ones. They're just under my control. We really need you to be supportive and loving and protective. So just putting that out there.
Thank you. Gratitude. Hey, so first and foremost, Fleur, thank you so much for having, your viewers, your supporters on here. You have a very familiar energy, so I just want to let you know that first and foremost. And yeah, we appreciate you very much. I guess I have a question / thought that I would like to share, if you don't mind.
Sure. Absolutely.
First and foremost, I kind of came in late. Me and my wife, because you spoke to my wife earlier just now, just so you know.
Oh, that was your wife? Oh, I love it.
Yeah, Pachamama.
Okay, Mama.
So, just since we just kind of came in, I maybe asked you a question that you may have already spoken on. I'll have to rewind it. But what are your thoughts in regards to what we are going to expect from this eclipse? Like in terms of practices, like I mean, we've heard like you shouldn't be staring at the eclipse first and foremost, but what do you foresee to come after?
I think the eclipse is a countdown. I think once I saw it in the movie and it solidified, I do know that it is a countdown to another pandemic. This one's more lethal. The first one was a beta test in 2020. This is the real deal, and it affects the brain. I've confirmed that people in a lot of different states are experiencing some weird kind of brain inflammation that they're not talking about publicly. You notice they like to share things publicly. How come we're not hearing about that? Okay. So I personally think the eclipse, the solar eclipse has always been positive for me, but it depends on you energetically. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it will interface with each person as necessary, as they qualify. I never really put a one serve all, fill all kind of thing, because we all come with a different directive and also a different frequency and a different vibrational pattern. So I think the solar eclipse last solar eclipse, it was really positive for me. So I don't really feel that, but their warnings and their warnings are threats. That's how I take it. Their warnings are kind of like threatening for the collective, for a challenge to the collective. And also they're supposed to share those things before it happens. So this is what I think. I think April 8th is going to go with there's not going to be, this is my opinion. I don't think there's anything that's going to happen that day. I think it is a countdown. And generally, as someone who's worked with fungi and spores and mold before in a petri dish, if something is going to come about, ritualistic or otherwise, generally with rituals, it's like 7 to 9 days. And with anything that's a pathogen or virus, it's usually 7 to 14 days. I think we're going to see something within that time frame show up. I think we need to pay attention to people, places, and things. Also see if they code things like measles, and really it's like a form of like brain inflammation. You got to look at codes, because they're going to put a code in front to cloak it, and it's going to be something else behind. They're never quite transparent with us. It's always like, cloak and daggers. Okay. So energetically, I think if you qualify, it's going to upgrade you genetically. That's the good thing. The codes, the cellular memories within the melanin become expansive and crack open like an ancient, code that needed a certain frequency to reveal itself. So that, I think, is definitely coming, which is positive. I think everyone is going to have an up leveling in that way, so long as they're not eating hamburgers, mass destruction, drinking Coca-Cola every day, Pepsi Cola. You know what I mean? If you are basically just a harmonic person, you're going to have amazing revelations during this time. And that's the eighth. It's going to crack open the egg, like almost like reveal the yolk. Definitely. Because we have to be able, just like in a video game, they always give you what you need at the time you need it. So if we're getting some diabolical zombie fungi apocalypse, you're going to be up level to be able to accommodate for this new challenge in your lives. Always. And always people, places, and things. So people will come in sharing, like we're talking here. Things will just come to you, like your homeboy says, hey, I've got this great new, herb. It's really good. And it's like, it gets rid of inflammation. It's like things will just come to you. But watch the people around you that are more susceptible to mind control. Just like in 2020, you saw your friends, family, and people and religious structures that basically threw themselves under the bus and others. Okay? Just like in the so-called Holocaust, when their neighbors were throwing them under the bus. Watch for Walmarts closing around you, super centers. That lets me know that they're going to be used as FEMA camps. Remember, they're still talking about the smart cities. How come when you go in a grocery store, there's only one teller now and 50 million, like automated systems now, you self-checkouts? Why are they having all these machineries taking over? Because our system is shutting down. It is over. And for them to shut it down like that, that means they're not going to accommodate for as many people that we so-called are here. But you know how I think. I don't think a lot of people are real anyway. I think a lot of people are NPCs.
Backdrop
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. Loopers.
Yeah. I just got one quick thing.
Sure.
In terms of yesterday, like I'm not sure if you had spoke about it, but yesterday was 3/22, so that's the big skull and bones day, and I noticed that there was a lot of information in terms of war, like Putin, that attacking Moscow,
That's
and
our
then
state. Yeah.
yeah, and then what Candace Owens after she had the debate with the rabbi dude, like all of these things.
Got fired. Yeah.
Yeah, so I just kind of felt like that was kind of like in my opinion, I think it was kind of like the precursor before like whatever is gonna take place after the eclipse, because all of that culmination of energy. So, but thank you once again, Fleur Brun.
Thank you again. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming up and showing up. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, gratitude.
Peace.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of talk about, gentleman, what he just said with the Candace Owens. Candace Owens, and I think some of you heard what I said on my community. Candace Owens had sacrificed her, used herself as a sacrificial lamb to basically create a platform on the subjugation and the self-loathing that is generated by the social media and all of the networks that want brown women to feel a feeling of not mattering or not being valid, or just being kind of like spoofed a little bit. She built her whole platform on that. I really don't feel bad for Candace. She made her bed. When she walked on a show with the rabbi talking about how she has Jewish friends, like that's how Lunars sound when they say they have Black friends. Oh, I've got Black friends, so I can't be prejudiced. I have Black children, mixed children, so I can't be prejudiced. That's like the biggest mind control, like a form of automative kind of speech that someone does to kind of like cloak things that are going on with them. I think she's a self-hating person. I think she's beautiful. Let me say this. Candace Owens is a very beautiful, she's from my neck of the woods. She's from Westchester County. I think she was in White Plains, New York. I'm from Mount Vernon. She went to school in Connecticut. She's like the standard of the women that I've grown up with, but also I also can see her for someone who doesn't love herself, who generates everything and not love. And I wasn't trying to say that you shouldn't have lunar friends and so on in the pictures. I'm just going to sidebar with this because I want to kind of touch on that because people saw the community and they saw me kind of speaking on this. But I think the biggest thing is we have to really support self-love. And Candace is someone who really represents self-loathing. For her to go on and talk to the rabbi, who obviously is not the most sane person in the world. I don't really talk about that because it's non-relative, but she spoke about having Jewish friends and but she never once said anything like that when they attacked brown women or talked about how brown women were, terrible people or whores and so on. She never really gave, she never gave excuses or protective or kind of like said how that isn't true, but she does it with others. So I think Candace is getting a revelation and she's really getting a shadow pushed into her face. Like all the self-loathing is coming to her to the surface. I wish her well on her journey of really working with her shadows and really going in deep and loving herself. And I really wish for her to love herself and to gain that inner perspective that we all had to do. I just think that everything that she created blew up in her face. And she realized that all of these people that so-called are coming for her are just illusions of her, whatever's on the inside of her coming back to her from the outside. That's all. So I wanted to say that about Candace. I do wish her well. She has children. I would say I want mothers to just gain better perspective and love for self. But when someone hates themselves and they hate people who look like them, there's always going to be a consequence, especially now. So I wanted to speak on that. So let's go to the next person who's in the chat. So let's go to Sister Lisa. That's one of ours. That's one of our Zoomies. Come in, Lisa. I know it's short. Look at that. She got the protection on. Go ahead, Lisa. Come on in. Peace. Lisa? I don't think she could talk. Lisa? You there? No? Lisa? I don't know for sure. Lisa, are you there? If you are, I can't hear you, Lisa. Okay, Lisa, I'm gonna put you back in the chat real quick and then see if you can fix the mic because I don't think the mic is working. Okay? So hold on. Where is my thing? Hold on, Lisa. Okay. Let's go to Ian. I think it's Ian or Ian. Ian. Hey, Ian. I think it's Ian. Ian. I don't want to mispronounce your name. You can kind of tell me what your name is. Hey, Ian or Ian. Hello, hello. Greetings, greetings. That's a beautiful sister. Oh my God, I'm so happy. Hey, how are you?
I'm so happy too. Do you remember me? I met you in Vermont, by the way, a while
Yes, you
ago.
did. That's right. Oh my God. Hey,
From
bonjour.
Montreal.
Comment ça va?
I'm in Africa now. Ça va bien, merci, et
Oh my
toi?
God. What part of Africa are you?
Yes, yeah, Kukurachi just kicked my ass out of Canada. And the main thing was like, Montreal was insane with the lockdown, and we had mandatory, like, I think 3 months after I left Canada, it was like mandatory to have the shot to leave. So I was so happy that I escaped that nonsense. I came here and people were like hanging out on the street together. I felt so welcome. I was so happy. So yeah, I'm here, and I don't know. This is everybody's talking about it. Even people who are not aware of much are talking about the eclipse, and it's insane to me. Like why everybody are aware of what's going on in the sky. Well, and the crazy part is, I'm in Africa, in a place where it's not even recognized. Okay, it's like a little peaceful place where it's a part of Somalia, but it's called Somaliland. and they want their independence forever from the madness because it's like 5 bases in Somalia, American bases, and they're building 2 other bases there. So like Americans, yeah, it's yeah.
In
But
Somalia,
where I am is
American bases?
absolutely 5 of them, and they're building 2 others. So it's a lot going on here that they don't want people to emancipate from the nonsense. Colonization never ends. It's just,
Person.
you
Are there a
know,
lot of Americans? Are there a lot of Americans?
really
Are there a lot of Americans over there?
bring them.
Uh-oh. Our connection. Oh goodness. I don't want to.
Wait 2 seconds.
There we go. There we go. You're there. You're there. You're good. You're good. Okay.
Hello?
It's good now. Yes.
You hear me?
Yes.
I don't hear
yes.
you anymore though.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you anymore.
Go back out and come back in, and I'll let you back. X out, go out, and then come back in. Go out.
Okay.
Oh, keep talking. Keep talking. Talk. No, talk. I can hear
Yeah.
you. Talk.
You can
keep
hear
talking.
me?
Yes. 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 Talk.
Okay, so yeah, basically I want you to know why everybody is so aware and they talking about it everywhere, like literally. And mostly it's America who's like gonna be seeing this eclipse, right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So most of the events gonna happen in that neighborhood, or it's gonna be global? Yeah.
In the United States.
Yeah.
Here.
So
here.
I pray for you. I will send you all my good vibes. So
Please.
yeah, it's so
Awesome.
nice to see you. I'm so happy to have you in my life. Every time I talk about a subject, and it's from your knowledge because you share so much, mashallah. And I actually say my friend Fleur Brun to my friends.
Yes, we are. Absolutely. Absolutely.
And by the way, right now it's Ramadan. It's a Muslim country, and
Yes.
we dry fasting. So I will suggest everybody to actually do that. You know, try to cleanse the most they can of all those toxins to be able to get back their strength. You know.
Absolutely. Thank you
I
so
love
much.
you a lot. Take care, you and your
Bye.
family. I have
Bye.
so much respect and regard for you guys.
Same likewise.
Have a
Same.
good one. I'm gonna continue watching you.
Okay.
Take
Thank
care.
you. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Bye.
Oh my gosh. That is so cool. Okay. I'm gonna put her back in the waiting room. Okay. Oh my God, I met her when I did. Remember, I did the we meet and greet in Vermont, and the Sea Stars came from Montreal. It was so amazing. We had such a good time. We met at a tea house. It was so much fun. It was like really cold in Vermont, and they came with like snowsuits. That was really fun. And I love that she's in Africa. But did you hear that, y'all? Somalia has 5 U.S. embassies. Did you know that? I don't like that. But that's Zoom. We're gonna have to discuss that because that just goes to show you how much bullying and influence the United States is doing in other people's countries. In Somalia, we don't even know that. Thank you for sharing that, C Star. She looks so beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna go to our next person. Okay, Lena Dawson. Lena Dawson. I think I said her name right. Lena Dawson. Lena Dawson. Let's see if she'll come in. I like doing this. This is actually quite fun. I hope everybody's enjoying it. Please put likes on the video if you like this kind of format. If you like when I have people come in as guests, I like to talk to you. I'm a pure Sag. I don't like talking to myself. I want to talk to the people. I want to talk to you guys. Did you come in, Lena? Oh wait. Uh-oh. Okay, she's waiting to join. So let's wait another minute for Lena to join. And remember, Melissa put Melissa, can you put the link back in the chat for the new people coming in? Because they may have missed the link so that other people can come in and join. I'll do this for like another couple minutes. Ah, Lena. Lena, hello. Lena Dawson. Hello. Let's see if Lena, I don't know if her thing will work. Hey, Lena. Is it my connection or maybe it's the connection here? Lena, can you hear me? If you can, try to turn on your mic and your camera. It took Lena, but it's gonna. Can you turn on your mic and your camera, Lena? I don't think her thing is working. Hey, Lena, I'm gonna put you back in the actual waiting room, and you can come back in when your camera's working. Okay, Gabrielle, I'm gonna bring in Gabrielle. Gabrielle, come on in. Gabriel, I think it's Gabriel. I want to say it correctly. Hey, Gabriel. Hi. Oh, and little ones too. Hello. Hi. Hello. How are you? Oh, wait. Do you have your mic on? Oh, just click your mic. Perfect.
Oh yeah, I was just coming in to watch.
Perfect. Oh, okay. Hi. See, and little ones come. See, that's why I always say, everyone, it's important for us to only speak appropriate because we have little ones in the room. You know what I mean? Hi, mommy. How are you? Where are you coming from, Gabrielle?
Florida.
Florida. What part of Florida? Central, South, or North?
Central, near Jacksonville.
Okay. How's it going there weather-wise? Anything different?
It's been like random storms, but it's been pretty warm and nice.
I miss Florida. Don't get me started. Remember, I was in Atlanta for the longest time. Yeah. I miss it a little bit. Yeah.
We just moved from Chicago, so I'm loving it here.
I know you were. Listen, I know this is bliss. Like the warmer weather, your little one, they can go outside and play in the warm air. It's nice. I see you. So does he like Florida more than Chicago?
Do you like Florida?
Yeah.
You do? What do you like best about Florida?
I like everything about it.
You like everything about it. That's a good job, mommy. Good job, mommy. You did a good job. Well, thanks for joining us, okay? So
Yeah,
join on. We'll bring some more people in. But thanks for joining. See you later. Bye.
Thank you, sweetheart.
So sweet. Oh my God. I love it. The little ones are in the house, y'all. Okay. Perfect. All right. Let's bring in another person. Come on in. And that's why, listen, y'all, when I say it's important for us not to curse or to speak belligerent, we have little ones in the room. And that's a testimony. Like a lot of times, like I'm a mom, especially when my little ones are like, especially when they're young, you don't want to go on and have to put earbuds. Sometimes you want to listen to a video and know that you can sit down with your little ones and listen. So I think that's a great testimony that our C-Star is sitting there with her little one listening to the show. Okay, Jesse Williams is coming in. Jesse Williams, come on in. Jesse Williams, we'll wait till they come in. Check on in. I'm liking this format, everyone. Isn't it kind of casual? I made my own coffee. Remember, I'm not drinking the diet. Sometimes don't get it twisted. Come in, Jesse. I'll wait until Jesse comes in. Jesse, they're still connecting. Hold on, let me give them a minute. Okay, I think they're in. Jesse? Jesse, are you there? You just have to push your mic and your camera. I don't know if you can. Sometimes, be patient, everyone, because sometimes people are not used to using Zoom. So I give them a moment to try to kind of be able to click in and get into the Zoom. Jesse, I'm going to give you another minute. And if not, I'm just going to put you back in the waiting room and see if you can kind of finagle a little bit with your camera and everything. Jesse, no? Okay, Jesse, I'm just going to put you back in the waiting room. and see. I'll bring you back in later and see if you can kind of get in. Okay. All right. So we're gonna bring in our next person. We can keep it moving. Laite. I like the names. Beautiful names in here. Okay, let's do it. Okay. Latte coming in. Oh, look at the sea star. Look at the pretty picture. Oh, another beautiful sea star. Hi, Latte. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
I want to make sure we can't hear ourselves in the background. Hold on.
Oh, no, that's okay.
I have you on the
another
TV
sea
as well.
star. How are you?
Bonjour, comment allez-vous?
Vous parlez français?
Oui, un peu.
Votre parents c'est français?
No, je prends. I'm all on my own. I've learned it from online and in school.
Okay.
Yep.
Where are you coming from? What neck of the woods are you representing?
I am in LA. I've been living here for almost 10 years now, so I'm so happy that I get to talk about all of the strange things.
Okay, let's get it in. Kelly, you guys are getting like phenomenon. Come on.
We have. So first snow I've ever seen in LA last year. Then we had that hurricane, which was very heavy rain. We've gotten more rain in the last year than probably all 10 years combined that I've been here.
They're wetting your landmass, and I think that's purposefully done too.
I think so as well. I hike at night and all the time in the mountains, so I have footage of very strange like military activity as well as UAPs, and it's on my channel if you guys want to check it out at the Pathless Woods 333. I had to add the 333 because YouTube created a gaming channel with the same exact name as me. Because you know how they do when you try to expose things.
They're haters. They're really haters. They're the biggest trolls. They are. YouTube is a troll.
They really are. I'm like, you made a kids game with the same channel name as me, only without the numbers.
They've been doing. Yeah, they're trying to. It's a way to infiltrate, and especially if you have a channel that's legitimately sharing things, they don't want the collective to have access to it. Yeah,
totally. If I share something about women not wearing makeup, or that goes crazy. But when I share,
and I want to say this. I want to say to the sea stars, I'm going to use you as you don't mind, right? Because I'll do this. Look how beautiful our sea stars. We had a couple sea stars come in here. No one had makeup on. Look how beautiful. And I want to say this because I think a lot of sea stars feel like they can't walk around as they are. When we were younger, we never wore makeup. Like if we had anything, it's like lip gloss and eyeliner. That's like to be special.
Thank you. Yes, I got dragged on my channel for speaking about that, but I was at least happy to get some push.
Why dragged for being organic and speaking about being organic and being satisfied with how you look?
Well, unfortunately, the women came for me and they were like, well, you're the atypical standard of beauty. And basically that I sounded like a pick-me, which I'm in my mid-30s, so I don't need to be plucked or picked. Okay, I'm grown.
Anyway.
But it is crazy how they come when you're just trying to tell women that we hold the power. So how we choose to dress, how we choose to show ourselves, men are going to want that regardless. So we set the standard.
Like if you walk around like this in Central and South America, the women are walking around without makeup like that. It is very natural. And I think you were probably getting attacked by bots too. Be careful of that too. They'll send bots.
Certainly. Yes. So I don't want to keep you too long, but I do want to say a few things that have been in the sky. I caught the SpaceX launch actually on Monday. That's also on my channel if you guys want to check that out. But specifically in 2021 December, right around peak travel time for the holidays, and that Omicron, I can't even remember which one variant it was now. I actually recorded on a busy Saturday or Sunday at the beach in Venice. Kids are playing. They actually have really big sand hills during the winter months where they can sled down the sand instead of snow.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Okay, I like that.
The kids love it, but unfortunately everyone was on their phones and not really looking up in the sky, and there were military planes spraying just overhead, not your usual contrails, but like gray matter that literally hung and expanded over the sky for the next couple hours, and then everyone was getting sick within the next few weeks. I don't believe in coincidence when you have that intuition, as you know.
I agree.
So yes, it has been very weird here. Aside from the daily contrails with the X's and the A's, like you said, invasion of the body snatchers, it's happening.
Listen, when you saw it at the beginning of the movie and it was in the 70s, I was like, I was showing it on Zoom to the Zoomies, and I was like, oh, just watch the body snatchers. I didn't expect to see anything. And you know, when your eyes are open to other things, because you got to watch things that you watch years ago.
Oh, yes.
We're going in the opening scene and seeing that. Why would they have that in the clouds?
They have to. I really think that we are under, as you call it, you know, light code lockdown or the yellow grid row.
Yeah.
I truthfully believe that it is magic is real. And one of the laws of the universe is they have to give you free will. They have to put it in plain sight. So it's always there for us to decode as long as we're not distracted, you know?
True. And even in video games do the same thing. Like right before something's about to happen, they always give you all the tools necessary to be able to overcome the obstacles coming ahead. It's the same. Yeah.
Same thing.
Well, it's so beautiful to meet you and see you. I'm glad that we have someone
So
representing Cali. Just don't touch the hail or the snow or the water. I wouldn't touch anything. And
I'm not doing it.
The fungus is among us now. So just keep anti-sporish. Anything that's spores, if they tell you there's pollen, I wouldn't trust the pollen at this point.
No.
Yeah, it's crazy. But thank you again. And thank you for representing real women, just being confident in yourself. And I think I think just seeing you come on and the other sea stars coming on looking absolutely stunning and beautiful as you are. And I don't want to say for women who do wear makeup, but I'm saying that there isn't anything you have to make up. There's no reason to make up because all of you are really just perfect. So thank you. Keep showing like this on your channel so that it encourages especially our younger sea stars to feel more confident in themselves. Okay?
Thank you so much, Fleur. It's truly a pleasure.
Thank you. Beautiful. Take care. Bye-bye.
Au revoir.
Natural sea stars showing up, y'all. Don't hate, appreciate. I'm such a cliche. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so let's take in our another sea star. I love Lynn McKenzie. That's oh, wait, no, wait. Lynn, where are you? Okay, wait, Lynn. I think I know Lynn McKenzie, and that's an Irish name, right? Come in, Lynn. I love that. The Irish are really represented over in Ireland. Big up to our family in Ireland. Because Ireland is really just, they are broke up. They're like, you know, because they always compare them to the Negroes of the States, but they are just fearless, beautiful people. I think they don't get as much credit as they should. Ireland is really against all of the Malachians. They are really just showing up with righteousness and really human rights and just saying that when we see something and it isn't right and it isn't conscious, we're going to speak on it. So I love it. Come on in. Lynn, let's see if Lynn can come in. Lynn, let's see if your camera will come in. Lynn, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, but I don't know how to get my camera up.
Push the camera, the video. I think it's like a video. It says stop video and start video. See if you see that little camera down at the bottom. Or at the top. I don't know where it is on your camera will come in. There you go. There you go. I see you.
Oh, okay.
Another Sunstar. Go ahead, Sunstar.
Yes, I can hear you.
Hey. Oh my gosh, I thought it was the luck of the Irish, but no. But remember, the Irish also were melanated back in the days. You've got a very Irish name.
Yeah, right? But I'm native to this land regardless.
That's right. That's right. Of all, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm moving around right now, but I just want to ask you a question.
Sure.
Or make a statement.
Please.
Go ahead. Okay. What I wanted to bring up is that as far as like the weather is concerned,
yes,
I live in Alabama, good old Alabama.
Oh, beautiful Alabama. Yes, yes.
And what I have found out about the weather is the weather that we normally get this time of year, we're not getting it because we normally that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And that's happening kind of like up north from us now. The weather that we would be getting, like all the storms and all that kind of stuff, is happening in like in Ohio and Kentucky and places like that. Our weather is cooler this year.
So you're experiencing like pole shifting, like a
Normally,
pole shifting, like things geographically not moving along to a different temperature, and you're not
and
experiencing the same temperature you get every year.
right.
Interesting.
So that's just one of the differences that we're experiencing down here. And basically, I just want to let you know I appreciate your work. You're a
Oh,
beautiful soul, and
thank
you're
you.
telling the truth. And we're not getting that in this
My
society. We're
dad.
getting all the different stuff thrown at us, and we having to dodge it. And what I'm experiencing right now is that a lot of the, I guess the other only way to say it is, a lot of the zombieism is like it's kind of being attracted towards us. And
Mm-hmm.
I think more or less it's kind of like a test for us too,
True.
to see if we're able to separate ourselves from the third dimension
Mm-hmm.
and live in our fifth dimension. Because right now we're in the middle of a shift, and that's
Yeah, we
what
are.
most people are experiencing.
I agree. I
And
agree.
I,
And I'm
I,
looking
I want
at
to
that beautiful
apologize
sky
because we're
behind
getting a lot of
that sky behind you is
say it again.
everything. Let me just that sky behind you is everything. The sky, woo! Just give me some of that Alabama. Listen, that is Alabama. I'm feeling it. This is beautiful. I don't see a
This is
chemtrail
to
in the
everybody.
sky. That is God's country right.
And the sun, I'm gazing now. So
Beautiful. Beautiful. You got that.
just enjoy taking in the rays, taking in the vibe, taking in the information, and that's what's sustaining me right now. Because
Absolutely.
I'm going through a lot, but I understand that it's just the strength in me, and that's what it's kind of like a sharpening of the sword right now thing that we're kind of going through. But I'm loving it.
I love it.
I wouldn't
Thank
rather be nowhere except here in Alabama, in my native land where I was born and I was raised.
I love
And I'm
it.
an Indian. And
Woo! That's right.
that's
Got
on
that.
everything. I'm
Represent for
not
the indigenous.
Indian.
I love it.
Right. And that's all I had. I dropped that down. Good to talk to you. Love you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you again for bringing your masculine energy. We need you. We love you. Thank you so much. And representing for the indigenous up in Alabama, bringing that solar energy. We support it. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Bless you.
Oh, beautiful. That's our indigenous there. I love it. I love it. Okay, so we got our sun star over there representing. Did you guys feel that Alabama, like that vibration over there was powerful. Like there wasn't a chemtrail in the sky. He was sun gazing, had that beautiful melanin, that silver wisdom. Oh, listen, y'all. If you didn't think there were sun stars that were wide awake, you witnessing them today. I think this is what the universe is bringing. So sea stars, I know sea stars, we feel a certain way, but the sun stars are showing up, and they got that strong, masculine, healthy, fatherly energy. If you didn't know, now you know. Okay, so let's bring in our another. Okay, let's bring in. All right, let's go in. Let's see. Um, okay. Tanisha DeBoy. Tonisha, I love the spelling of her name. Tonisha, I'm bringing you in. How come I can't get you in? Here we go. There we go. Got Tanisha in there. Coming in, Tanisha. Hello, hello. Hi, C Star. Tanisha, I got you. The boy. The boys. The boys. Am I saying it right? The boys? Tanisha, push your mute and your camera. Let's see if you can do it. There you go.
Can you see
You
me?
got I can hear you.
Okay. It says unable to access my camera.
That's okay. That's okay. Hey, we see your pretty face.
Wonderful. So I wanted to talk about the church over here where I live. I live in Ohio, and this church called the Church of Latter-day Saints.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay.
Elon Musk bought the temple
Excuse
over
me?
here. Yes. And
Wait,
so
wait,
maybe it's
what?
yes. And so this is like my heart is beating so fast to say this, but I think everyone should know that and what they hold. If people could look at that location of the temple and map that location out.
Can we
Also,
get the latitude? Okay, so can we get the latitude? Everyone in here, can someone get the latitude, longitude of the?
the
Is it
church of the temple, excuse me, of Latter-day Saints in Kirtland, Ohio.
Kirtland, Ohio? Can someone get the latitude, longitude, and put it in the chat, please? This is important. Why would he buy that? Because churches hold stargates and vortexes. You know what
Exactly. Let's
I mean?
talk about it. Now, my heart is
Ooh,
beating so fast because map this area out and look at the street names. This particular point is also where James Garfield has his campaign home, still up standing. Yeah.
ooh. And also,
Um,
don't you have a lot of children that went missing too? So they're doing rituals over
oh,
there.
absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, and by the way, on the same notable point, they built a
Yes.
meticulous Popeyes, and it has this specific smell that
Are they
lingers
cooking
during
the people?
certain.
I hope they're not cooking people over there because they do stuff like that.
Oh
They're doing.
yeah, stay away from the Popeyes is what I like to say.
Oh, the Popeyes chicken, y'all, a chicken of mass destruction. They may have the children up, and I don't want to say that, but I
Now,
don't trust bastards. You just don't know. They're Satanists. They are. And
and
Elon
and
Musk
we
is
should
not
know
the.
this.
Yes, come on in. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I apologize because we should know this. There's also been RFID chip centers that meticulously popped up in this particular nodal point.
Hmm. Oh, we need this on the map. C-Star is sharing something. Tanisha sharing with us, y'all. I
In
need
this
all.
area, there is the how can I say this? There's the United States. I believe it's a botanist. It's the United States Herb Society.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No,
They're
if you look up,
hybridating herbs and putting things in there, maybe planting some human remains in there. Remember they said they were going to do that in California, use them as fertilizer, dead bodies. Remember that? Mm-hmm.
and it's a lot going on over here. I don't want to say too much because my picture is up there,
Yeah.
but you know that Palestine, Ohio, when they have that situation, the water is just so hard over here. It smells like chlorine. It's just
Oh, they're trying to
don't
atrophy
drink the
everybody.
water.
How are the
Don't drink
people?
the water.
What are
Oh, the people.
yeah, tell me about the
Okay.
people.
As you know, there's a lot of people coming up missing. But then also the people are in this particular area that I'm describing, they're pretty oblivious. But there are also vape shops popping up on every corner. So there are these smoke shops that they have on almost every corner, and they just came out of the blue. So within the past year and a half, there's over 45 vape shops that have popped up in this particular area, and the
Yeah,
children are addicted to them. The children
children.
are,
Wait,
yes,
children are doing vapes.
yes, very heavily, very heavily.
How are they getting access? Because isn't it illegal? What's the age? Is it young children or is
The
it
age
old?
should be 21, but these are young children still in middle school.
So they're probably allowing the children to have access. It's probably geoengineered, has some sort of chemicalized bio, probably blocks the pineal gland from functioning. Maybe it atrophies it, causes maybe a dumbing and like
Mhm,
diminishing their
mhm,
IQ and
mhm.
lowering their ability to use critical thinking. I'm assuming that's why they have them all over.
That's how the children act. They're like
This
little
this is really
psyops.
terrible. We got it on the map now. We're gonna have to do an investigation and really bring some light, illuminate that area. Because the fact
And
that
that,
they're, yeah,
please.
I've never heard of this before.
Also, one of his well, you'll see this with the church, it's associated with consciousness. That is his goal, is to have control over consciousness.
I think he's a
But
bio. He doesn't even look natural.
well, if you look at that church, then you must look at the stocks invested in that church.
Oh, oh. How big
You'll
is the
see
church? Is it really
um
big?
the, the churches, oh my God, look up the foundry of the church and how it was founded. Um, and then also, and you have all of your favorite investors. Now
Oh.
they have a granite, they have our records, our birth records stored in a granite vault in Utah.
Mm. Mm.
Utah
Utah, where
has
the
the
Mormons,
largest.
that's a big Mormon community over there.
Exactly, exactly,
Mm.
exactly. So
Wow.
we need to, look up these Mormons in this Church of the Latter-day Saints because they do have our records. They have records stored in this granite mountain in Utah that no one has access to. But
So things like health records and all that stuff, the people's records, the records.
yes, yes. And then while I'm
Uh,
talking about that, I'll talk about Blue Cross Blue Shield because we need to look them up too. We need to look up these insurance companies and how they hold our records, even of our ancestors and all of our
mm,
data information that they're sharing and selling to other countries are, I'm
our
saying a
data,
lot right now.
our,
So
we're being sold. Our birth certificates are being sold on the stock.
absolutely.
So I
And
guess
the
the new price
hospitals.
if you're salvageable, maybe, right?